If the ancient society didn't all go to the end, why stay in the ancient city? Something else terrified them more than the warden ever could. They preferred its lack of sight, so they tried to live with the warden instead of this entity. And wouldn't you know it, Disc 5 reveals it all. If you enjoyed the video, liking and subscribing would be greatly appreciated. Minecraft's next update, 1.20, will be an end update. I also have proof and a lot of evidence for what will likely be coming in the end update. The developers of Minecraft Dungeons waited for 1.16 to come out so they could work on and reveal the Flames of the Nether DLC level. So this means they probably want to stay true to the general feel and style of Dimensions. So does that mean we already know what we're getting in the end update? We already know they're willing to add content from Dungeons, like how the Iceologer was a choice in the 2020 mob vote. I honestly would have rathered that over a squid retexture. But then again, they do work well under my megabase. On top of that, one Minecraft Dungeons mob sound can be heard in the background of Disc 5 before the cut to music. The Warden does not make that noise. Mojang isn't making new noises for the Warden. This is a completely different threat, one with vision, the Endersent. Taller, more distorted version of the Enderman, bearing large club-like hands to cause shockwaves as an attack. The sounds match perfectly, with the Disc 5 version having a bit of reverb. Even the concealed smashing sound fits with the Endersent's main attacking method. They could most probably be guards for the end portals, sometimes even holding Eyes of Ender in their chests to easier protect the keys to their homeworld. Or they could go the same route as dungeons, having them corrupt small hidden areas with void matter and acting as an easier way to get Ender Eyes. I believe if not the dungeons way, the Endersent could be stationed around the portals to stop non-Ender creatures from passing in, acting as mini-bosses before the dragon fight. This would probably be why the ancient society was driven out of the strongholds. It wouldn't care about being looked at, just protecting its home at any cost. The Endersent making sound then cutting to music could be showing the passage of time, from going away from the stronghold to making the ancient city, then trying a new portal design, since the end doesn't want them, and we know how that turned out. The other Enderman variants could also yield new crafting materials. The Snaling shoots a web out of its chest at the player to entrap them before an ambush. Taking one of these mobs down could help craft a stronger bow to match Netherite's strength. Blastlings shoot purple fire-like projectiles at the player. I could see them dropping some sort of powder, maybe to make a new light source like ender torches or something to do with brewing. It's been a while since we've had a new potion. Watchlings seem like they'd be slightly less strong compared to normal Endermen, but would be easier to aggravate being that they're covered in eyes. I doubt it, but it's fun to think about. The Heart of Ender or Vengeful Heart of Ender could be another boss to give players another goal to work towards. Maybe defeating it could give an item to finally make the dragon egg more than a trophy. There are even more wooden tree types shown, with yellow and purple leaves paired with the yellow grass. Strange mud is paired with a murky, bubbling water-like substance, with steam emanating from it. There seems to be more plants on top of chorus fruit, similar glowing versions, and other flower-like plants. There's even purple-tinted sand, looking very similar to soul soil from the Nether. Seeing large open ender deserts would be strangely beautiful. What looks to be cobbled, chiseled, and endstone pillars also seem to be present, alongside many other unknown stone-like materials. There's even a white block that looks similar to ore blocks, possibly in the next step from Netherite. Even in the end, the void corruption is still shown to be quite present, even having liquid void, almost like lava, damaging the player. This thing here would be the coolest redstone device for someone living in the end. I could see a lot of possibilities for elevators if this was added. If at least some of these features are added, we could get a lot more dungeons content that would fit perfectly with vanilla Minecraft. As, right now, the end is pretty barren and boring. We can only hope. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're new here, check out my other videos. Once again, thank you for watching, and have a good day or night.